So now let's just go to the fire security app, fsreports.org, and once you are inside the report, the link, you can log in with your credentials, which will be given to you soon. And then once you see this one, here's a dashboard which shows you the total survey reports, total completion report, total quotations created using this web app. And then here you can see the menu as dashboard, which will bring this dashboard back. And here is survey report, completion report, quotations, addresses, users. Here you can add addresses, here you can add more users. And let's create new survey report. This number which is created by system automatically. Select FS, fire security 2018, SR is survey report, and 06 is the serial number. Then comes the date. Select your date. I select 10th of May. Survey report as a client one. This title will appear on the first page of survey report. Then you can select your addresses here. I select fire security Ajman address, create report. Then now we are on first page where it shows you the date, the client one name, and the image with some demo text, where you can just replace your image by clicking here. I select this image, crop image. So basically this area, when you select any image, it gives you, if I select even this image, this white area, what you see here with the borders, is like a placeholder size of the image. If your image is bigger in size, you can just crop it out and then zoom in, zoom out the way you want. And this is like the zooming option tool over here. And then you want to focus on this area, and you can focus this area, or you want to show the full image, you can show the full image. And even if you don't want to crop it, just zoom it out and then set the image where you want to show, click crop image, so that it takes effect over here in the placeholder. Okay, so let me just select back the main photo of the survey report. Let me just zoom out, crop image. Here we go. And here is some demo text where we just put it over here as a demo. And yeah, I forgot to say you about this description image. Here is like you can write main image or project name, anything you can write over here. It's like a placeholder we place you to edit the text here. And then another is like a text box where you can write the purpose of the survey as say like whatever you want.
So, for example, we can paste into this. If, for example, I open one of my Word reports, just to give this program a go, I can copy and paste into this directly, can't I?
You can copy and paste.
Okay, cool.
All right. So just let me just
easy for us. Easy.
It does look easy. The one thing I was discussing with Jasper is, of course, especially not so much the completion reports, but a lot of times he likes presenting the survey report a little differently for marketing purposes. And we've discussed this with Ash, and as he said, he can make up stuff in Word where if it doesn't fit this template, we can do one in Word, we can give it to the client, and then we send it to Ash, and he can make a different kind of template. So eventually we'll end up with like 5 or 6 or 10 different templates.
So say like I'm just copying a text from your old report.
Yeah, that's not the correct text, but that's okay.
Just for demo one.
Just a demonstration, yeah.
Demonstration. So here it comes, and even if it's like use text, you gotta scroll.
It looks good. I have to make a move. So very nice to see. So I can expect to get the
video recorded.
Get the logon details on email, huh?
Done. We'll let you know, sir.
And then I can play around a little bit, and we take.
Definitely.
That's a good idea. As in, we can all go on, we can all try and build our own report,
Yeah.
and then we can come back to you with any questions or, damn, I can't do this.
If we're wondering for anything, huh?
Exactly.
I mean, one of the main quick questions that first comes to mind is a lot of times, I'm sure Jim does the same. For example, we're doing all these LNG carriers. I'll open an old report in Word. I will save it under a different number, as it were, and then I'll just literally copy and paste.
You can copy and paste, Paul, and just put in there. It's just fixed photos, you know, the size of the photos, everything, you know.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying, Jim, is I open old reports in Word. This is not in this one, but here it's like you can edit an old report, Ash, but can you save that old report as a different report?
Exactly. Here we made some options. So like if I just jump to your overview survey reports, and here you can see that these two reports are already created as a demo. And here you can see an option to edit, download, and make a copy. Okay.
Make it right. That was my question.
Yes,
perfect.
Exactly.
So I could make a copy, rename that copy. No, that was my question. Thank you, Ash.
Once you click on this one, you will see the message here: survey report duplicate completed. Means it won't be appear here. It will be appear in your draft reports. This is what you just created. Serial number 4. And then once you edit this one, it will take a default date, but you can change the date from here, whatever you want, say like next year, next month, or anything. Just start editing this stuff.
And Ash, if I was to download this onto my computer, what program could I then access it with? Not Word.
Just PDF. Here I will show you just now.
Right, that's like you put that Nitro Pro on my other computer. Is it like that program?
Nitro Pro is just for editing the PDFs. For viewing the PDF, you have default application in built.
I have to go, huh?
All right,
okay,
all right,
Jim.
Mr. Jim, no problem. Nice to see you.
Thank you so very much, Arshad.
Most welcome, sir.
So we keep in touch.
I will email you the login details, and you can just play around with this one, and you can come up with like if you put any issues in it.
Thank you.
Most welcome.
Take care.
Take care, mate. My regards. Life out.
You and Kuram have a nice trip. Huh?
No, it's Amjad.
This is Amjad.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, he called you a Pakistani. Did you hear that?
You know the beard, huh? The beard. Okay, you take care.
Okay, Jim. See you later, mate.
See you later.
Bye.
So, Mr. Paul. Yeah. So let's see that. Let's assume we created this report, or shall we start continuing editing our report? Let's. I will just come with like all the images and all. Better, right? So let's select this image. Okay.
Yeah.
Quickly, so that in this video it is recorded with like each and every stuff. So this is the text. Let me just copy and paste the text demo 1. Continue. So here is the next page where you have to like put some text around, like say like this one. Flex. We left this area for some text purpose. Just a demo text we are putting over here. And here we put an option here where if you click it on this one, you will get a new additional box down. Okay, so let's save and continue. Title, the image title page. Image page title. So you can say like condition before. Select an image. And let me just quickly grab some images from here.
Yeah, just any picture just to demonstrate it. Yeah.
One second. So now, let me just get this picture here. As you can see, the image is landscape, but here we've kept the placeholder as 4x4 size, which is like perfect for survey pages. So I want to show the defected area, or if I want to show the more zoomed area, so like here is a bar where you can zoom. Okay, so I will just select this image, come down, crop image. Image description, image 0, 1. Right, then I will select another image, select this one. And I'm selecting this part of the image.
Okay, so even though that first one was a landscape and the other one was portrait,
yes.
They're now appearing the same because you've zoomed in. Okay,
yes, yes.
That preempted a question I had.
Yeah, and also this will be the resized image only, right?
Yes, yes. Even if you upload, Amjit, say like 20 MB of image, the most high quality image, even then it compresses and give the best screen result, screen and print result.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just select some different pictures, high quality one, which is like 2.1 MB. All right, as you can see over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just upload this one. I'm just uploading this one to show you the size of the survey report after downloading.
Yeah.
All right. So image 3. This is 1.2 MB. So now this page, image pages is designed to take maximum up to 4 images per page.
Okay.
And once you upload another image, say like me uploading just like this report, this image, okay, and then comes to here.
Okay, now Ash,
Yeah,
I see this one. What my question is here, and obviously I'll have a play of this and probably answer my. Oh, hold on, you've got 5 pictures on the same page now.
Yeah. As you can see on the screen, only in the screen it shows a single page, 5 images. But once you print out, it separates 4 images in one page and another images on second page.
Okay.
Okay, it does that automatically.
Yes, it does that automatically.
All right, just go to the top of this page.
Choose image.
All right, so I can do like, yeah, all right, understood.
Start selecting the images.
My question to you is, you know where it says
Sorry?
You know where it says, for example, on the screen, all right, look at the last image. It says image 05, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that the text? I can change the text.
Yes. We can change the text.
Now, say I've got quite a bit to say that's like one sentence, not just 2 or 3 words.
Yeah, you can write
a couple of lines underneath the picture?
1 second, let me just...
A big sentence can be very written and be very descriptive. Okay, go a bit further so it goes outside of, because yeah, I'm now, all right.
This is the match. Until here, you can write a text. If we give it a more bigger size, it's losing its alignment. It's going further to the another image or getting down and disturbing the
So
alignment.
1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 or 6 words is all I can write per picture.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you can say like 6 normal sentences.
Yeah, all right. That's an issue. That's a bit of a problem, actually. Okay. Anyway, that's one thing.
Or else, it's like we tried to give it a big box.
Well, no, not paragraph. It's no. I mean, I tell you what, Ash. Nice one. What you're showing me. You showed me this in the office. You've obviously got it a little bit better now. What I've done, I've just completed one job on an LNG carrier, and I've got a fairly new report.
Okay.
What I'll do tomorrow, I will write that report here. And I'll come back with any problems I've got, because the next report I write, which will be very similar, similar job, similar LNG carrier, I'll want to write in this program. So what I'll do tomorrow morning, if you can send me the login details to myself this evening, I will actually write a proper completion report, based on a job I've just done. And then I'll see the problems. You showing me here is great, but I mean, to me, we need to be able to, I see what you're saying about the positioning, but you need to be able to have a little bit more description on the photos, a little bit more, whether that goes to a smaller font and you have 2 lines.
All right.
Possible, but that's the one problem I can foresee right now.
Yeah.
Are you recording this session that we're doing?
Yes, I am recording this session.
Okay, so basically, say I wanted to. Here's another question then. Say I've got like 8 images. I just put them all on this one page.
Yes.
And it'll be on, and the second page will have that same heading at the top, condition before.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So if I say condition before and condition after, can I then go to, will the next page also allow me to put photos in? Or do I have to copy
conditions
this page?
after, when it comes to the images page,
yeah,
it takes in a survey report, means like survey report is just for condition before. And condition after means like in completion report, when the job is done, we kept in mind that yes, in completion report means the job is done and you are giving the completion report. So you can write over
true,
there.
but there's all different areas. Like for example, on a rig, I'll have port leg, starboard leg, mud pit room, generator room. I won't just do, for example, even on these LNG carriers to keep it easy, I've got 4 pictures per room, but there's 2 rooms. So I've got port generator room and starboard generator room.
Understood. But once you are on screen, it will give you only one page here. Even if you put 10 images, 20 images, it shows you only one page and one title. This title will be repeated on the downloaded report. The PDF one will be repeated on all the other pages of images.
Okay, well that's definitely a change that we're going to require. Having this page, I don't see a problem with it, except for the space. The amount of writing that can be under a picture. But we do need to have the option to do 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 pages with different headings, because it's not just a condition before; it's an area.
Yeah, it's like you can just replace this name, not only condition report, say like images page. It's like editable.
No, I understand that, but you said then like every picture that you put on here is going to have that same heading.
Yes.
Can you then copy this page where it says images page? You do a copy of it and you say images, or call this port and call the other one starboard.
Yes, exactly. So heading will be the same on other pages. So if you want, like if we tried keeping different heading on second page of images, what's happening here is we have to create a completely different page. So once we create
that's not a problem.
Yeah.
And how do you do that? Just copy this
page. It's difficult for the people who are creating a survey report to continue with only 4 images. Suppose in this survey, you've got around 10 images to be filled in the report. Next time, you've got another survey.
In the report, though, I won't say images page. I will give it the name of the area I'm surveying, or completion report, same thing. Whether it be port generator, starboard generator room, I will have those photos under a heading of the area they're in.
Understood.
And for some surveys, this can be up to 10, maybe 15 different locations.
Understood. But yeah, means like for one report, you're getting this many locations and this many images. But when after this one, suppose you have another survey with another client or another project, and you have only 4 images or 8 images. So the remaining next page cannot be skipped or deleted unless you put any images in it to continue for making the report. Got my point?
Not quite following you on that one, but
let
the
me
next page. Go to the next page.
Make it simple
go to the next page. Show me what you mean.
Let me just make it simple for you. Suppose, see.
Okay.
Now I created one page with 4 images. Okay. And I kept like heading editable. You can write anything over here. Next, if I make it, if you want the same page with heading here, next another time, then you will be having like save and continue box, then the same page appears again. Okay, same page like this appears again. Then you have to upload the images, you have to you can change the headings and everything. So this will be the second page of your survey report or completion report. Suppose in this project you are having 8 images, so you are filling both the pages with 8 images, And in future, when you have another survey where you have only 4 images, say like 4 images only, so you cannot skip that page, I mean to say, the second page.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, but I'll have to actually go on, like I say, tomorrow morning and try to write the report I've just written.
Yeah.
And then of course I can save it on here.
Yeah.
I can come back to you and also Jasper and obviously Lifarrell and go, okay, I've done a report and there I have these problems. I get what you're saying. It's like being taught to drive, though. It's much easier when, you know. Go right. It's much easier when you've got your hands on the wheel. So no. Thanks, Asha. Please go on.
But what we will do from our side, we will try to think about something in this description area where you can add at least 2 lines of sentence, so that you can have like what you feel like description to be written on it. Next thing is, if we,
for example, I'd have
size,
something like heat damaged cable close to boiler number 6.
Yeah, got your point. But I think if we try to reduce
it will
the
be a
size of
sentence. It won't be. Yeah, I mean, also we can, where it says images page, we could put a line like pictures from boiler number 6. We could type detail here. Where are we? Oh, we're on page 3 now. Okay.
1 second. Let me just edit this one again. I will try to just get the another lines here so that you can try to write the whole sentence. Okay, so let's go to page 3. Yes, Paul, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. So here comes another text page where you can write any text. Means like if you want to say like after images you've got anything to write something, some text. Just put like some demo text. Here we go with the heading. Same like this. When you click here, this box appears. You can write another heading. 02. Write some text over here. Right, I have pasted it several times so that it covers the whole page. Next, save and continue to page 4.
And this will come in the same page only, right?
Yes, it will come in the same page. If the text is huge, it will take the second page.
Second page,
yes, okay. And then save and
automatic.
continue.
Okay, that's good.
Then comes your cost page. Now, if I just go to like cost page here.
Now, for the cost page, of course, I can save this without filling in the cost page.
Exactly.
Can't I?
Suppose say like you are
for
on
example,
the page 4
I
now.
do a survey, and then of course.
But you need to just note down this number. What was your serial number? And then you can just go to the dashboard or anything. Then next, what you can find here is edit survey report. Go to page. Your report number was 3. Start. You can see your client name as well, and then start editing the report where you just pause it. So like
the way I see this working is I go off on a job, I put the pictures there, I give the details, and I save it as is. I then send it. Well, I don't send it. I save it as is. Then obviously Jasper, wherever he is in the world, or Lifarrell, or Palmer Thiessen, whoever I'm doing the survey for, they can then open it, have a read through, speak to me on the phone, and they can put the costings in. Exactly. I don't need to do that part.
We created this one as if you create the report, then no other can delete the report. They can edit. Suppose say like Paul.
They can edit.
Yes, Paul created a report. Jasper can edit the report. Who else want to edit? They can edit, but no one can delete unless admin. Got my point?
Yeah, they can't delete the report, but they can't edit it. So
they can edit.
They could change photos if they wanted, which they probably wouldn't. But text is more what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now let's just create a sample costing page. Okay. Product description. Then comes meters. Okay, and then USD here. I want to explain something over here. Now, the intention of the cost page normally is to have the auto calculations at the bottom, right? But this app is used globally in different currencies, say like US dollars or euros, or sometimes in dirham, something. It's like that, then you have to put a currency symbol over here every time. It's keep changing. This is the issue where we cannot get totals if we get any text over here. So right now this app is made just as a manual calculation. Suppose, say like I will just create this one several times here, copy paste, 120 meters, USD 1920. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5. If I go to,
So you'd have to, because you put USD,
yes,
it's not going to add up. I mean, to me, that's not a problem. Ola, Tom, and Jasper may say, I would think they'd suggest, well, okay, instead of having 3 fields here,
yeah,
why don't you have 5? As in, you could have how many units, then where the units go, meters or feet, it's always meters, we never use feet. Currency, US dollars, AED, GPB,
yeah,
Indian rupees, as a suggestion.
yeah. So now
I'm just thinking
update,
that's probably what Jasper's going to request.
yeah. So
For me,
now
no
in
problem.
our next
I don't mind
update,
it.
sorry to interrupt. In our next update, we will take the input from you people, and if you feel like yes, we need to add a currency, then we will add another column here where you can just write USD, GPB, INR, whatever it is, the currency code, and then the text means like the amount area should be only the figures, so that the total calculation takes only figures. It don't take any text. So now means like if you want a manual calculation, this here it goes. If you want the auto calculation, that will come. We can cover it with our second update, next update of this app, where we can add another column here. Something means like now currently we have 4.
I'm just preempting that's what Jasper would say.
Yes.
Like I said, for me, I'm not overly worried about the presentation, of the commercials page. That really is something that Jasper and Ola Tom Laifaro will come back to you about.
Definitely, not a problem, sir. And another thing, like here we put like subtotal. Okay, it was like requested upon the tax in some countries. Now we have to, these text boxes are editable. I will put it here, VAT 5%. So like USD 96 5 45 43 48 4,800. Suppose. Okay. So now in total 108,000. This is your total. This is how it comes. Any doubt in this one, or anything you needed?
No, like I said, this is a commercials page. More, it's going to be Jasper coming and giving you feedback on this.
Understood.
I just guess he's gonna want a separate column so it does auto add up.
Yeah.
Just
All right, then it's like I will wait for that comment from Jasper.
Yeah.
Another thing, save and continue. Then comes another text page which we left for like comments, like end the comments.
Yeah, we will sometimes like put terms and we will put terms and conditions. And again, that can be 2 pages if we like, can't it?
Yes, it can jump
if it moves too much, it'll automatically go to 2 pages.
Exactly. So like
so now if you just save this particular one,
yes,
just as is.
Finish.
I want to ask again about the photos page. So you've saved it. Now I want to have a photo page where I want different heading. 4 photos, 2 different headings.
We have to do some other codings to add another photos page on it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If we add another photos page, then in some projects you will be having 8 images to be on survey report. But
No, no, sorry, no. The point is where it says the images page, I will not have the page saying images. I will have it saying starboard leg,
yeah, means
port
like you will
leg,
be putting the images in
forward
that,
leg.
right? In my means like in my term, I was just saying that a page template, which is called text page template or image page template. So what the page we have on images page, you can keep any
Yeah.
heading, but it calls as like image template, image page template. For me means like
Okay,
okay.
so I could have 5 image page templates with different headings.
Yeah, you can have it, but in future, if you have less images, you cannot skip other 4 pages.
Right, okay, I'm seeing your point now. All right, that's a
Okay.
problem because
Yeah.
we will do a survey where there might only be 4 images and there
Yes.
might only be a small one to do. I
Exactly.
then might go on a very complicated job where I've got 20 different areas I'm looking at.
Yes, exactly. And then if
So,
it is a serious issue, means like in your means like in all your survey reports, if you people are like facing like yes, we need additional pages for images, then we can work it on another update of this app in later
yeah.
on. Then we can add another page as another scope of work, which will be having like an option to skip the page.
Yeah, yeah.
Understood?
I
Yeah.
mean, one of the things Jasper and I discussed about this because I said from I didn't like Nitro Pro on the last job. I tried adjusting reports with it, and I wanted to throw my computer through the window. This I like,
Yeah.
but I did say to Jasper, I said, look, I really do find it a little limited. This is why we're talking.
Yeah.
He said, look, I'll suggest to Ash that the format of this report, the letterheads and all that, the way it looks, you can do as a Word document. So we can actually get the report done, send it out to market, then send the report to you. So maybe it can be updated and we can have different templates. Like what you've just said, if you create it with 6 pages and the photos, it's got to stay like that. So can, for example, just looking at how this would work, for our survey reports, we have 10 different templates of survey reports.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm not a computer programmer, so that's just...
See, it's like if you want like some different design to be put on the survey report, it will be always the standard one in system in the web app. So
Only
in
one?
One
yeah,
template, yeah.
only one design will be for now. If you want, that will be a completely different template. Suppose say like suppose if I start a new survey report, it will we
Yeah.
have to add another section here. What template you want to select for survey report? Template 1, template 2. Say like if you have another design of your survey report, as you said, means like you have a different styles of survey reports, right?
Well, for example, you're cutting from the Malaha Qatar one, which that one was a condensed one from what I remember,
This one.
and was...
But
hold-
but this is not just the what we
Yeah,
created.
if you go right, this report, for example, isn't a typical one. I think I've actually mentioned 6. If you just go one page down. Okay, look, Q-Flex 1, 2, 3, 4, conventional. Yeah, this report is actually covering 6 vessels.
Okay.
So it is actually more complicated than the reports that we normally do.
Yeah, but I have just
Because
took
we've
an
got 2
idea
lots
from
of...
this report. I have just took an
sorry?
idea from this report, but the design is completely different. It's not like similar to this report. The design is over here, fire security, survey reports, survey report. This is here. 1 second. Let me just comes up with this design. Yeah. The design layout is something different. I haven't like used that template. Something like this. The app is having this kind of survey report template.
The result will be like this.
Yeah, design will be like this. So let me just download this report what we just created, and then you
Yeah.
will have a clear image in front of you. So here I go with the download option, and as you can see, it is just 1.4 MB. quite small, and here you go, the template of this one. See here, the text page, another one. Next comes images page. The fifth image jumps on another page with the same title. Then comes another text page. If it was a huge text, it will just jump to another page, same like images. Then comes like cost page. Then here go with like your comments.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one you've just done. I really like it. Like I said, it's my only thing really is on the images page being able to but you've just clicked on it. Can you actually change now where it says images page? Can you call that port and the other one starboard?
I didn't get you, sorry.
Go back to where the photos are.
Yeah.
You've got one page with 4 pictures.
Yes.
And one page with 1 picture.
Yes.
The title where it says images page.
Yes.
Yeah. You can change that?
No, we cannot change it. It's already a PDF file now. It's printable format now. This is what I meant to say.
Well, those 2 points of what you've shown me, Ash, very nice. It does look nice and clean, I've got to say. But those are my 2 comments after this little thing. Is number 1, the amount of space we can get for a sentence at least underneath the photos.
Yeah.
I suggest needs to be at least 2 lines. Whether it has to go to a smaller font, I leave that to yourself, and I'm sure other people will have some comments about that. Talisa probably. And the other one is where it says images page.
Yeah.
I will want through at least 2 to be able to say port generator room, starboard generator room. And like I say, with other surveys, I'm going to want to. That's what I'll do.
All right.
On the image where it says images page, I will have the name of the area. And I mean, I can send you, if you like, some of my older Word reports to give you an example of what I've done.
Okay.
But yeah, I need to be able to change titles on the next page.
All right, then what we will do is, like, if it's like this, then we will come back with another update of this app once it's launched. Then we will be working at the back end for this app on images page, where you can keep changing the title after every 4 pages, 4 images.
After every 4 photos?
Every 4 photos or every 6 photos, or say, like, suppose you might be changing the title after 8 images sometimes after 6 images.
Normally what we tend to do, and I'm sure if this has been recorded, show it to Jim. Jim wrote a very nice, I'll tell you what, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Jim wrote a very nice one that I've been using as a template for the past few years in Word.
Understood.
We were doing 2 images per page, but invariably what Jim had said is, look, do 2 images on one page, 2 images on another, under one heading, and that's it. Then we move to another one. I'll send you that report just to show.
Understood.
But,
I got your point. I am clear with this one. But what we will do is, like, suppose if I just go and edit this page, images page, what we will try to do now in our next update, we will keep an option here to add. Say, like, how we add, how we have an option on our another pages, add.
Yeah.
We will try to keep this option on images page heading as well, where suppose if you feel like after 2 images or 4 images or 6 images, you want a new heading, then we can keep like this heading after 4 images here. You can just click a button and have the heading down here after images.
Yes, those are my 2 comments really about that. Is that and the sentence enough room for at least a sentence under the picture? That's my 2 comments about.
I will record. Means like I will keep the note of this one, and we'll update on this one.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
And then I'm sure if you send this video to the Aspirin OT and Jim and Lifal, I'm sure they'll come back with their comments as well. But those are my 2 main ones. It's, to me, as it is, it's not usable without those 2 changes as a survey or a completion report.
Understood.
As for the financial page at the end, I fully leave comments of that up to Jasper, but I think he's going to want a separate thing for the currency, just so it does the auto add up. That's my guess.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
Okay, Ash, thank you very much for your time.
Most welcome, sir. And just now, and let me just show you the creating the user. Paul. Some like help you out with your name. Filby, Filby.
You got it right. Yeah.
All right. And pf at
fire-security.com. Your
username will be Paul. Your password will be, let me just keep like fire123.
Oh, he's told everybody my password. I'll put one of my little pictures up there and blame it on me or something.
So when you can use see the view users, Paul will be over here, and log out. Paul fire123. Login success. Now, if you jump to the area where we just created the reports, you cannot see the option to delete. You can just edit here and copy and download.
Edit,
but if I create it, I can delete it.
Yes, what you created, you can delete. Suppose, say, like if you create a new survey report dated today, so like later on then, and then create report, and then you just walk away from here. After completing, 1 second, let me just complete this one, a sample one, so that at least. Crop image, continue. No, you need to fill it. Now, as you can see in overview, no, you cannot even delete that one. What you created also you cannot delete, but you can see who created that one.
Got ya.
All right. We have just kept some limited rights to the users, and later on, if required, we can add like more options for each and individual users. Say like we can make super user or admin or user where we can give certain access to them. Say like you cannot add or delete the users. Only admin can add the users. You can just add the addresses.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right, sir.
Yeah, sir. And one more thing: if we do one survey report, can we delete one page? Like if I don't want that costing page, can I delete it?
No, nothing can be deleted from the page. If you leave it blank, it will not go to the next step.
Yeah, understood.
But the thing is, we're not going to send it out to the client like that. So we can say that in PDF, and if we have a program like Nitro Pro, I suppose, we can delete that page in the PDF. It's going to be, is that correct?
But, yeah. But I think if you don't want the costing page, you can go to the completion report. In completion report, there is no costing page here. Download this one. Let me just, as you can see here, in completion report, there is no cost page. We just put image page, text pages, bus.
Yeah. But that's it.
Understood.
And these both are very similar templates.
Everything is similar in completion and survey report sections.
Yeah.
The thing is, there is no cost page in completion report.
Yeah. Okay. Understood.
If you want to create something which don't require the cost page, go ahead and create completion report.
Okay.
It is completely the same stuff, just without a cost page.
Costing page, okay.
There is no costing page in it. Anything else?
Yeah. No, good question. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you will be sending us the passwords and username, right?
Yes, I will create Amjit, Jim, and Paul users now, and then I will just send you the credentials to the email where you can log in and have some like play around with this. Create a report, create completion report as well, because as you said, you don't need costing page, so I better suggest go for completion report.
Yeah, I understood. Okay. Yeah.
And even in the headings, I think it will show you directly whether it is a survey report or completion report. As you can see here, survey report, and then you can see over here, it's a completion report. Got it, Amjit?
Yeah, got it. Thank you very much.
Most welcome. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Mr.
Dig.
Paul, any comments on it?
Ashad, yeah, thank you very much for your time.
Mhm.
Like I said, I will give it a go tomorrow, but I do know those two things I mentioned. I see what you're saying about the costing page, but the two things I've mentioned you've noted down, and yeah, let's see what
I
everybody
have
else
noted
comes
down
back
those
with.
things. And this is
Okay.
next section is like quotation. If you want to send a quotation, so we created some like an option over here for the quotation as well. It's something similar like this. You can add just a quotation, simple quotation for your client with like client name, and let me just go and make a new quotation. Would you like to have a view on this one as well? So like next this one, quotation title, create, and you can see here as a date, and then to person name, company name, yes, anything else?
Okay, so this is basically
A quotation.
just the costing. That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah. Area 1, 2, 3.
A lot of places now you can't take pictures on.
Mm-hmm.
Probably had a bit of a survey thing.
Next page is like for your comments. If you want to add something, heading.
All right, so we could actually use this as a survey report if, for example, it's in an area we can't take photos. Like plenty of Abu Dhabi or Saudi oil field, we're not allowed to take photos, so we could use it for that. All right, got it.
Now it comes something like this in a quotation as well, where you can have your totals, subtotals, and do something like this. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Anything else, Mr. Paul? Any question?
Ashad, that's great. Thank you very much for your time, my friend.
Most welcome, sir. Most welcome.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. See you guys.
Thank you.